Chapter 1. Authority is God's good creation gift for sharing His rule and glory. I love to talk about my dad. That's the first thing Angela said when I finally got a hold of her by phone. Several weeks earlier, I had told my church that I was writing a book on authority and asked them for stories about their experiences with authority, good or bad. Angela was excited to help. There's no tension in her story, no unexpected turns or disappointments. You might even call it wonderfully boring. It's just a woman in her early 40s with 3 kids of her own and a great husband, praising, or gushing about, really, her dad. I wish you could hear the enthusiasm in her tone. Immanence and transcendence. The first thing Angela talked about was how her father, a full-time pastor, worked hard to be with her and her siblings. He always made time for us. He was available. He was at my piano competitions. He coached my basketball team. He was home for dinner. My school was across the street from the church where he pastors, and every other week he'd sign me out to have lunch with me. He was available and wanted to spend time with me. I, in turn, wanted to be with him. We enjoy such stories. A father on a date with a daughter, or investing himself in her pursuits, because we like the picture of someone over us stooping down to be with us. Likewise, we like pictures of God walking with Adam and Eve in the garden, or the Son of God becoming a baby in Bethlehem. We want a God who makes himself immanent, who stoops down, who draws near, who attends to our concerns. Yet don't miss the bigger picture. We enjoy immanence because it's set against transcendence, which is something we have a harder time liking. To speak of God's transcendence is to refer to the fact that He's over us and possesses all authority. He's high and holy. He can tell us what to do. Earthly fathers, too, possess a measure of transcendence or authority over their children. They establish the rules and set the boundaries. You could hear Angela talk about her father's transcendence, his overness and authority, even in the way she said his name. Right after describing how he spent time with her, she also observed he was Dad, drawing it out like that. And what he said, we did. He put boundaries in place for us. If he said, "Be home at 10," I knew I needed to. Good authorities blend both postures, though they combine them differently depending on the role. A husband should offer his wife mostly immanence, while an army general will lean toward more transcendence. Angela's father apparently struck a good balance for a father. Right after referring to him setting boundaries, she continued, "But that was a positive thing, and I trusted him. I knew he set his boundaries in love." How did you know he did that in love? I just knew he was for me. I was really into music. He didn't know music or understand it at all. He was really into sports. Since I was tall, I wondered if, deep down, he wanted me to be a basketball or a volleyball player. But in fact, he never demonstrated the least bit of disappointment in me for doing what I wanted to do or was good at. Instead, he was proud of me. He supported me and showed up at everything. In our flesh, we dislike the idea of someone else being over us. Yet, when we know the authority figures love us, we more easily trust them. We can recognize that having someone over us can be a source of blessing, even in their discipline of us. To illustrate, Angela told a story from high school of going out with friends. Her father gave her an exact time to be home, but she didn't make it. He called the place where she said she would be, but she wasn't there. When she arrived home, she found a note waiting. It read, "Angela, I tried to find you. You were not available like you said you would be. I'm disappointed. I've taken the family, and we went to the coast.